shout out time. The dog gets a shout out because he was the first one to comment on my video and he subscribed on my video. So if you want to get a shout out, what you're going to have to do is subscribe and be the first one to comment on any one of my videos.
Oh, what's up guys, it's this guy back at it again for another video, and today I'll be showing you how to make an intermediate maze game, which I've shown at the start of the video. And let's start. So what we're gonna do is, for the sprite, we're gonna delete it. And then for the backdrops, let's go to import, and then we're gonna take let's say Pac-Man background. And we're not making Pac-Man. I'll be making Pac-Man in a different video, but not today. Okay. So that's going to be our backdrop. And then let's paint our new sprite. This is going to work like perfect once you follow all, once you're done. It's gonna have not too much code as the world's hardest game, but it's gonna have like some like hard codes, but you're gonna do well. Okay. I don't know, let's make that looks like a perfect sprite. Okay. We're gonna fill it in some black. And like that, you got some sprite with a face. So let's shrink them. Go take the shrink tool. Let's see if he fits. And he rubs a little. But let's expand him a bit more. Okay. So this little red dude right here is your sprite, and the finish line will be right here. So let's write finish in some other color than red or blue. Let's do it in orange. Okay, that fits in like perfect. So now let's make the start green. Okay. Now that we have lots of odd colors, the finish is meant to be red, but I used red as my sprite, and it's gonna mess up the code, so we did it in orange. And start's perfect. It's meant to be green. And for the scripts, what you're gonna first do is, when green flag clicked, go to control, take a forever, and then take an if, then go to sensing, take key left arrow, and then go to motion and take change X by -5. And then let's just duplicate this. Oh, not delete it. Oh my gosh. Why did I do that? Anyways, let's go back and do the same thing again. Key left arrow pressed, then go to motion. As always, take change X by -5. Sorry about that. Now what you're gonna do is go take the right arrow, take change X by just 5. And then now what you're gonna do is go to control, take that if block, and then take key, oh my gosh, key up pressed, then go to motion and then take change Y by 5. And then now what you're going to do is duplicate this for the down arrow, change up stuff, down arrow, change Y by -5, and the character moves through the walls, but we're going to fix that and add the finish code too. And oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna have to add a like boundary walls, because the character can go through here and make it into there, and it's gonna be total chaos. Let's choose a random color. This color is called, I don't know. Let's check this color. It's pinkish purple, and we're gonna make it a bit thick, not too thick, just thick enough so that he doesn't cross. I see, I'm interfering with the map. I should just do like a tiny one right there, and a tiny one right here. So now the character will do a code which says he cannot pass through the color so-and-so pink. So now let's go back to scripts, and then now go to control, take if then, and this if then is gonna go right in there, and then right inside of that if then, and then go inside of that if then, inside of that one, and inside of that one too. So this is going to be our start and our start. We don't need to do too much to the start. We can just do finish, because once you start, you start. It doesn't make sense for doing any code for start. So go to and go take an if, and then if touching color, this weird orange, duplicate this for until you have 4, and then slap him in that if block, And then now what you're gonna do is, so if touching color orange, then go to looks, say done, then duplicate this until you have 4. Then slap them inside of that if block. And then now what you're gonna do is for the boundary walls. And then for the boundary walls, what we're gonna do is, oh yeah, we have to add, so if you want to stop the whole like program once he touches finish, the color orange, you can do that, which I'll be doing, or you can just set him back to the start. So I'm just gonna make him just finish. Stop all code. Okay. And then now we're gonna have to go take another if block, and this is gonna be our outline, so he doesn't go through the outline. So let's see if the finish one works. And that stopped the whole code. And it finished. And then now what we're gonna do is for the blue walls, so he doesn't go through them like what just happened right here. So this doesn't happen. That looks kind of bad. So what we're gonna do for that is take another if, and this if is gonna go inside of that if and into another if. So make sure it's on the outside if. No. Yeah, I mean on the inside if, not on the outside if. Oh, this is a lot of code. So if go to sensing, take touching color, this weird color blue. Okay, if touching color blue, duplicate this until you have 4. And put that in there. So if touching color this blue, then we're gonna go against it, which is not gonna make him go through it. So go to motion and take to change Y by 10. Then take to change to change X by 10 and to change Y by 10. So take this and then put it in. So we're gonna go against the left, which is gonna be the right, so it's just gonna be 5. You're gonna go against the right, it's gonna be left, so -5. And then we're gonna go against up, so it's gonna be down, so -5. And then we're gonna go against down, which is gonna be just 5. So now he shouldn't, let's like pull him back to the start. See, he doesn't go through the walls. And now we should do a start, so we don't have to keep on dragging him back to the start. So now what we're going to do is go to events, take when green flag clicked, go to motion, take, go to this, and now if I stop and start, he goes back to that same position, so we don't have to drag him back. And then for the last part, we're gonna do this pink thing, so he doesn't go out. So right now he goes out, and the person can get out. It's total chaos. And then what we're gonna do about that is, inside of this code, we're gonna take another if. I know this is gonna be pretty long, but once you're done, it's gonna work like perfect. So go to control, take an if, take take enough ifs so then you can fill in the space. So you're gonna put it on the bottom of the second if. So this is gonna be the third if. So once you're done, if you haven't caught up to the point where I am, once we're done with this piece of code, I'll like run through it, zoom it in, run through the code, which we've done, and yeah. So, or you can just rewind and watch it over again. So if, go to sensing, take touching color pink, then what we're gonna do is take this blue one, duplicate it, put it in there, and then do the same thing again. If touching color pink, duplicate it, do the same thing until you finish. Duplicate this, change y by -5. We're gonna duplicate that, and then for the last part, we're gonna do the same thing. Take the pink, if touching color pink, then take this one, duplicate it, and there you have it. You have your own scratch, whatever you would call this. Let's say maze game intermediate. This is what I would call it. Intermediate maze game. And we're still at 8 subscribers, I believe. We just need 2 more subscribers, and then we have 10, and I'll do my crazy scratch game. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be putting this in the link in the description for the background, which I've fully edited, so you don't have to do the pink thing, start or finish, any of that. Hope you guys liked today's video. Peace. My heart is